So India batting first. Pakistan won the toss, chose to bowl first. Rohit Sharma doing very well. 3.3 over and 23 runs. Rohit Sharma looks in very good form today.
दो प्लेयर्स जिनको मैंने भाई इससे आप पे बता दूं उसके हवाले से और मुस्कुरा सेकंड में
India 24 runs, 4 over. Rohit Sharma on 10 and S. Gill on 13 of 7 balls. Oh, there was a chance. There was a chance.
says no. Keep your eyes on Baba and Rizwan. Are they going to go upstairs? We obviously have all heard a noise. हाँ लेकिन वो अल्ट्रा एच से जो वो चेक किया जाएगा नहीं ये तो वाइड keeper Rizwan straight away went yes he heard something. Ball was at least 2 to 3 inches away from the bat. Probably the noise in the handle could be anything. We lost the review though. Two slips in place.
1 ball to go.
Second over.
Oh,
Good carry too.
very good last 2 balls from Naseem Shah.
We love our house. The outdoor space is great, but we do have invasive weeds.
25 runs
Geico makes bundling my home and car
and 4 over.
save so much. For bundling made easy, go to geico.com. 180! Hello, Patrick Mahomes. Who do you even play for? T-Mobile. T-Mobile has plans that make upgrades work for you. They even have a plan which makes you upgrade within every. Afridi to bowl his third over then.
Afridi is back now
Just
for
not
third
got his
over.
lengths right consistently. What he can do, he's got the ability to take wickets early on. Killers look good. Just seems just
Oh,
struggling a
a
little
white
bit.
ball, I think.
The problem is having
Yep,
Bengaluru outside off stump.
a white ball
So he looks
by
like
Shaheen Shah Afridi.
that was the first boundary, first six, the second one from Rohit, and then a couple of boundaries in Shaheen's over as well. So very solid and good start from Indian team. 25 for none in 4. Yesterday we saw Sadira played a really good innings yesterday. He was the only man really got used to conditions. He just cut the ball, he pulled the ball really well on a challenging surface.
So India so far 4 fours and 1 6.
He had the opportunity to score and going for it. I think 250 plus 260 would be 250 and 60 would be a good total to defend on this pitch because so far I've seen or you've seen as well kind of a double paced. Oh, what a shot. He has run down to Shaheen Shah Afridi and hit it back over his head. Step back.
Gills another 4 and he's going to 17 out of 10 balls.
It's a lovely cricketing shot this. Again, emphasis on timing, just the extension of the drive. Intention was clear.
Straight down the ground.
Taking him all to the left by chipping down.
Great shot by Gill.
His batting is all about balance, as you know. His balance, the way he plays his shots, especially the straight drive you saw against Shaheen Shah in the previous over. This is a solid start. Not only that, it's very positive too. The intent is
Oh,
really good.
a great ball by Shaheen Shah.
Positive mood. I think it's also a statement. You are one of the best bowlers in the Pakistani team. We're coming after you. I don't mind that. It can be dangerous. If you keep coming because of what we've seen already, but what a start.
And what they've done well is they've mixed caution with aggression. It's not all caution, but intent is there. And we're going to look to put anything remotely loose away to the boundary, and they've done that. Already 1 6, 5 4s.
So 5 over gone so far in 29 runs of 0 loss.
Shaheen Shah Afridi, the leg
India.
cutter, picked up was on 17 of 11. Looking really good. Change of field now for Shaheen. He's got fine leg up, square leg back on the boundary. Because if he drifts down middle leg, at least he's got a fielder there at square leg. Round the wicket as well. Round the wicket.
Oh. What a great shot by
That is just
Eskil.
Sharma Gill.
Another boundary.
What we've seen already, but what a start.
What they've done well is they've mixed caution.
Well, so it just draws batters into playing shots all the time. He can actually use the crease as well, maybe go a little bit wider to create that angle going in and then go away.
And because the seam position is so good, he gets the odd one to nip back like that first delivery. And then if it just holds its line, it's a good outswing. The line is good, the length is good, consistent movement. That one really took off.
Just wonderful. Can't do anything else as a bowler. You just try and just keep there and don't get overexcited.
Patience is the key right now for bowlers, I suppose, young bowlers. Just bowl at the same length. Okay, maiden over will be fine. But look at the seam and the swing and the carry. And then, of course, the follow through. Everything is perfect.
Oh.
He's just been consistent. You can see Rohit Sharma looking to break free. Just get the feeling he wants to get on with it, but he's getting nothing at the moment from Naseem.
Yeah, he's wanting a bit of width, isn't he, so he can cut it. You can't do anything with him. You seriously cannot do anything with him. As a batter, I'm sure you just try and hold yourself and don't follow it.
And middle. 140 kilometers an hour, back of a length, extra bounce. Like I said, to me, it appears a two-pace pitch. So anything above 250 will be a good total to defend on this pitch. And in Pakistan, at this stage of the game, they need quick wickets, couple of wickets here. Perfect start for India, 37 for none in sixth over.
Naseem Shah did so far 5 balls, 0 runs in this over. 1 ball to go.
They get another slip in there. Well, there's only one ball left. Could they?
From square leg, you reckon?
Absolutely. Because he's just getting movement after movement. That one sticks in the surface and keeps low. It's a maiden over.
It's maiden over from Naseem Shah. Great bowling so far.
The interest in Wrexham football has absolutely exploded.
37 of no loss.
FX is Welcome to Wrexham. Premiere September 12th on FX. Stream on Hulu.
No fees or minimums and no overdraft fees are another reason banking with Capital One is an even easier decision than this. We need a clutch hit. There.
Charfridi has left the field. Struggled with that left hand and his bowling fingers. First over, second over, where it went down to third and he tried to get his fingers underneath. By Fahim Ashraf. Can get a bit of movement. He's also deceptive, has got a little bit of pace as well. Bounce. We've seen that on this pitch already. Bit of bounce, I think, is right. Too paced as well.
Good start from Fahim. It was nippy. Length was perfect. That was his first delivery. Obviously, average on the higher side. He's been not consistently playing for Pakistan. 26 wickets so far in his ODI career. He's a very useful all-rounder.
Yeah, he is deceptive, isn't he? He can actually hit the bat. About 130 kilometres. This is the injury we think Charfridi is struggling with. He gets that left hand and the fingers actually stick into the surface. And he's had treatment already. You can see, so I just hope he's okay.
That can be really painful, the ligament, and it can take ages to recover. Hope he's okay. Both the batters are well set from India. No trouble whatsoever.
How important is that forefinger for the left armer as opposed to the middle finger?
This one is more important, the forefinger, because you grip the ball with this one actually. And the middle finger is just there to support that finger. So that's very, very important for any fast bowler, as you know, Dominic.
Yeah, certainly is. Best average for an opener in one-day internationals. Shubman Gill, 64 most international runs in 2023, 1,386, and youngest to score a one-day international double century. Right, when them fingers get stuck in the surface, and just you have to have them.
That's why it's a big bonus for India. He scored 26 from just 18. Because it's like you mentioned.
Position, he's been so good, then you can make hay.
That's why it's a big bonus for India. He scored 26 from just 18. Because it's like you mentioned.
Position, he's been.
Base of wheat.
He's up here!
At least Geico makes bundling my home and car insurance easy. We save so much.
Stay away from my family!
For bundling made easy. Have a plan which makes you upgrade. It's
gone through with that typical Shubman Gill shot. This looks so good. Yeah, that's a good shot. A little bit of width. Making full use of his really good hands. Through cover point. And how quick is the outfield? India started off really, really well. This is the kind of start India wanted, especially against its quality bowling lineup. Pakistan.
One of the first balls that is left outside the off stump. Shubman Gill, Rohit has left a few. This is where you get to see shades of Test cricket. The 50 overs format in the first 10 overs.
Indian openers been excellent in the first 7.2 overs. 8 boundaries and 6.
The keeper went for it, but I think it was more a slip
catch.
And Naseem
Then
Shah
the
had a
keepers.
chance and the keeper missed it.
That's a massive miss. In for Shubman
What a
Gill.
great ball by Naseem Shah.
That was
And it's 4 runs.
massive luck for India. Again, went for it. Yeah, that was a slip catch. Went right between the two slip fielders.
Should have been taken. It was a good height. I don't think Rizwan has made any difference because it went between the first slip and the second. It was Iftikhar's catch.
It's interesting actually when you see it. Rizwan has gone towards the ball, and you would think that maybe that distracted the first slip fielder. But the first slip fielder, the moment the ball went through, was looking at the second slip to suggest that it was your catch. It wasn't so much Rizwan that distracted him. In the end, he saw the keeper almost ducking under the ball.
Well, I think most of the time you get distracted when it's between the first slip and the keeper, but this went between first slip and the second slip. So that was a surprise because that was clearly Iftikhar's catch. And how big a miss would that be?
A couple of opportunities being provided by the openers, especially Gill. Naseem Shah has been outstanding. He bowled those beautiful outswingers, pitched it up nicely, allowed the ball to just move away from the right-handers, beaten the bat on numerous occasions. Excellent bowling.
Another one wasn't a catch, but well, Naseem Shah has been the pick of the bowlers by far. They're 47th on the wicket.
180! 180!
Hello, Patrick Mahomes.
Who do you even play for? T-Mobile.
T-Mobile has plans that make upgrades work for you. They even have a plan which makes you upgrade ready every year.
That's good play calling.
Cheers.
Take charge of your upgrades with our Best Go 5G plans at T-Mobile.
Are you missing your favorite sports? It's a huge weekend on ESPN with college football, U.S. Open tennis, and Monday Night Football.
No real luck for Naseem Shah. Bowled 4 overs for 15, bowled a maiden over, created chances.
The openers are looking good, but really, the other big story has been Naseem Shah. Young fast bowlers. Zoud Bowl, senior partner in Shaheen Afridi, got the ball to swing, but what's been remarkable is the maturity that he's shown to quickly realize that if you shorten the length, there's more of the surface. He was the first one to realize. Brilliant mixture of length. There have been some full balls, some short of length, that swing, that natural outswing that he has because of his action. Is his go-to strength. So impressive. Brilliant. How good. Shubman Gill looks
Another
like
great
a
shot by Shubman Gill.
They had a couple against the Nepali bowlers, and this is against a much better quality fast bowler.
That's his strength. Minimal footwork and beautiful hands.
Great
Just
shot
went
by
through with his hands, a little bit of width.
Shubman Gill.
That's his
Another
strong
4.
area.
He
Right
is
beside
on
the line. That's the reason why he
39
scored 4
runs
options of
by
scoring
26
runs.
balls.
Square of the wicket.
He got any touch on that one, the bowler. So Michel Mendes get run out in this fashion in the 90s in this tournament.
Margin of error is so small when you bowling to someone like Gill. Comes down to the pitch. He respects a good delivery, but anything outside the off stump, very impressive. A little bit of room for him, and he really hits it through that cover point. That's a good length. That's the right length for this pitch, but you cannot really go outside the off stump further than that. You have to really stick with that fourth stump, maximum fifth. If you go a little bit away, that ball stands up. Because Fahim Ashraf hasn't got that pace, he's bowling somewhere around 132, 133. So the margin is very, very small. So you have to be very precise bowling to this man.
And it's the line as well. The closer you are to the off stump, obviously it gets difficult for Shuman to feel his hands. Another beautiful shot.
Oh, another fall. No.
How good has Shuman looked today? Especially after that first ball, Naseem Shah, which was a 50-50 chance. After that, he's looked in complete control.
Absolutely right. Talk of place coming of age. The 41-29. Rohit Sharma will be grateful for that, but now he can take his time. That's why I do believe in this batting order, Gautam. Saying a lot depends on Rohit or Virat. I think it depends on all 6-7 batters at the top have the ability to score runs against quality attacks, win games on their own.
And what it has done is he's taken this part of and got him in the ring. That's a very good start. India 53 for no loss after 9.
With Fidelity Income Planning, we'll help you create a clear, personalized plan for cash flow, even when you're not working. That includes all
With aggression. It's not our own caution. There. We're going to look to put any moves away to the boundary, and they've done that.
your accounts so you enjoy whatever comes next. That's the planning effect from Fidelity.
Your first home sees a lot of firsts. From first loves to first steps.
How on earth? What?
And with the Home Depot, you'll find the confidence to create.
Completely different weather now for this tournament when we've come to Colombo. We came to heavy rain. There was talk about shifting matches to another place. The sun is out. And what it does, it allows the curator as well to pamper the pitch. And that's why you see a much better batting surface here today. Last game, the one that we had last night, was a little tacky. This is looking a pitch that batters can trust.
Naseem Shah get back on for the over.
Like a long spell here for Naseem.
And that is because Shaheen couldn't really bowl 6 over early spell. That's what he normally does. So Naseem's been asked to do an extra over or two. But yeah, this pitch, Gautam, yes, it looks very good pitch to bat on. The batters are enjoying it, but I don't think the bowlers have done justice to this pitch, especially Shaheen. Naseem Shah has been outstanding. When you hit the right length, it moves around. But I don't think Shaheen did the justice to this pitch.
Oh, another great ball by
Yes, Shubman Gill has
Shaheen
looked
Shah.
outstanding. But if you see Rohit has got 10 of 26.
Sorry, Naseem Shah.
What we are saying is because Shuman has looked so good, that's why he's dominated, and that's the reason I believe if you hit the right length, the upright seam, it still will nibble around it. It has enough for the batters to think about.
bowlers have generally pitched the ball. Pakistan's bowling performance until now. That's a
Oh,
shot.
great
He's played
shot
so
by
well
Rohit
today.
Sharma.
Against
And
a
it's
three,
4
they
runs.
score 6.
Another boundary.
This time it's a 4.
Rohit Sharma on 18
On his legs.
of
Kick over square leg.
28 balls.
Picking up the line really quickly. Rohit Sharma. That will give him a lot of confidence, especially against Naseem Shah, who's looked really, really good today.
A rare bad delivery from Naseem Shah. Has been hitting the length so well. He was just over trying on that last delivery. A great shot.
Another shot. Oh, it's
Nothing wrong
6.
with the ball. Just quick hands from Rohit Sharma.
Oh, another 4
Well, he
runs.
tried to play this shot earlier when there was a lot of movement of the surface. This time hardly swung, but how beautifully he picked that length. He plays that shot with so much control, so much purpose behind that shot.
And Sanjay, it's tough on the bowler as well, especially in conditions like this. Bowling his 5th over. Takes a lot out of you. He's looked really, really good in the first 4 overs, but then if you see the speeds, even in the 5th over, it's right up there.
This approach from India has put Pakistan off their plan A. China Afridi hasn't bowled a long spell, which meant the younger fast bowler had to bowl more. This is Naseem Shah today. Very wise to realize it's best to use the pitch than look for some help in the air. That's why he's been the most difficult bowler. But now, his conditions, as you mentioned, Gautam, may be tiring a little bit. Speed is still the same, though.
Oh.
Well, this is a pitch where you've got to keep things very simple as a fast bowler. Just hit that 5th stump, 4th stump channel.
10 overs gone. India haven't lost a wicket. It's more, they've got 61 runs on the
61
board.
runs by 0 loss, 10 over India.
I love our house. The outdoor space is great, but we do have invasive weeds.
He's up here!
At least Geico makes bundling my home and car insurance easy. We save so much.
Away from my family!
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
Are you missing your favorite sports? It's a huge weekend on ESPN.
We keep talking about the India Pakistan. Perhaps we don't mention enough. By signaling the end of the first power play, Naseem Shah is walking off the field. Bowled well. Been economical. Just what the
I'm sure Bob will be thinking Harris is the man. Who's got a habit of picking out wickets in the middle.
They've lost 3 wickets. The first 10, I think, in the last game. Today it's been a different scenario. Part 2, power play has been India's.
Well, we've seen everything in first 10 overs. Some really, really quality shots. You with the crease coming down the pitch, and then opportunities Pakistan didn't take, and then again, it was outstanding.
A lot to do with the intent as well. They were pretty positive from the start, especially the first over. When Rohit was able to hit Shine over straight to the first over. Really good sign. Gill scoring areas. He's always been very strong. Square of the wicket. That's where 46%. Gill scoring areas. He's always been square of the wicket. That's where 46% scoring areas. Always.
Playing Fahim Ashraf very late. Both Rohit Sharma and Shubman Gill.
Well, the Indian momentum on their side now. Things are getting a lot easier. Fahim Ashraf, little scramble, seeing offline on the path, easy pickings. Don't really need to do much with that delivery. Up another boundary, 13 boundaries. First 10.4 overs, Pakistan leaking boundaries.
That's a shot. They're outside the 10 overs, so they can have a fielder there. Shubman Gill got a 50 in the last game, is batting 40.
I think Fahim Ashraf gives them that stability, someone who can bowl those tough overs in the middle and can bat as well. This is what Shubman Gill has done against Afridi. He's got 24 of 12 deliveries, and that is what has got India off to a really, really good start.
Yeah, just one plan against Fahim Ashraf. Play the ball late, tick off the singles. 69 for no wicket.
180! 180! Hello, Patrick Mahomes. Who do you even play for? T-Mobile. And I'm here to protect you from wireless companies that deals that sack you with a 3-year device contract. Even I need set? Not at T-Mobile. They have plans that make upgrades work for you. They even have a plan which makes you upgrade ready every year. Thanks, man. Now can I do the thing? Do the thing. Excellent.
Take charge of your upgrades with our Best Go 5G plans at
Current run rate 6.3, and finally, see Haris Rauf.
Haris Rauf is here for the attack now.
The game, especially for Pakistan, they need a wicket. These are two class batters, naturally very attacking.
On 11th over.
As well. So very difficult to pin on with field placements. Being a wicket taker this tournament, Haris Rauf. A lot hinges on this spell from Rauf.
India is on 70 runs
Rohit Sharma is on strike.
and with no loss.
Haris Rauf. He's someone who's a wicket-taking option for Babar Azam. I would definitely have a slip for him. He's your premium fast bowler. You want to have those attacking fielders. If there's an opportunity, they should be there to take that. I think Babar has gone too defensive too early. Yes, India's gone off to a really, really good start. But when you've got someone Haris Rauf bowling, you want to give him those catching fielders.
Especially to somebody like Shubman Gill, who's already edged a couple. And in part one, that first game, India-Pakistan, Haris Rauf actually got Shubman Gill out in that off-stump line.
And I believe that you can't go defensive so quickly. If you see the field placement, they've got 5 in the ring and they've got 4 in the outfield. So if someone like Haris Rauf bowls a really good delivery, there are hardly any fielders in the catching area. That is something which Babar needs to learn. Against which bowler to go defensive, I can understand it. Fahim Ashraf, you don't want to slip because he's someone who's your fourth seamer, but Haris Rauf, it's a completely different quality.
And especially when you've seen Naseem Shah bowling from this particular end, and he swung the ball. And Haris is another fast bowler who likes to bring the seam down on a good area and can wobble a little bit. So I totally agree with you, Gautam. There has to be the catching positions, which you don't see right now. Pakistan on the back foot already. And against India, if you don't pick up wickets, you're in trouble. And to get wickets, you have to have people in a catching position.
And as a captain, you got to identify that as well, that who are wicket-taking bowlers. That is one massive challenge which a captain goes through. especially after this kind of a start. Who do you want to attack with and who do you want to go defensive with? You can't have same field for Fahim Ashraf and Haris Rauf.
I tell you what, they're picking the strike bowlers to go after. Went after Afridi now, an early statement against Haris Rauf from Rohit Sharma. Seemed a little premeditated, that show of aggression. Oh dear. The left hand.
Well, they can afford to be aggressive now. They haven't lost any wicket. Got a hand on it. That's why that ball didn't go to the boundary. It's very crucial to have your fielders in the right position to pick up wickets. Wicket is the only way to go for Pakistan. Cross seat.
180! 180! Hello, Patrick Mahomes. Who do you even play for? T-Mobile. T-Mobile has plans that make upgrades work for you. They even have a plan which makes you upgrade ready every year. That's good play calling. Cheers.
Take charge of your upgrades with our Best Go 5G plans at T-Mobile.
Geico makes it easy to bundle your home insurance. In fact, it's so easy.
Shadab is back for the bowling now. So Babar Azam replaced Shadab with
Shadab Khan in
Naim
the attack.
Ashraf.
Moves on to 49, Shubman Gill. Now very rarely you'll see Rohit Sharma short of time on a pull shot, and that's what Haris Rauf did on that occasion, but he got 4 for it.
I think because he held the ball cross seam and the ball stuck in the pitch a little bit extra bounce, and he wanted to fetch it from outside the off stump. A lot of people have travelled from Pakistan. Zakar Ashraf there, the chairman of cricket board, he came last night on the same flight that I've come on.
It was a flight only for VIPs.
There you go. Good to see him here. Little worried at the moment.
50 comes out for Shubman Gill. His plundering runs at the international level. This is his 8th one-day international 50.
50 runs for Shubman Gill on 37 balls. Very good batting by Shubman Gill against Pakistan.
50 of 37 balls. It's taken a lot of pressure off Rohit Sharma. And India has got off to a really flying start.
Easy pickings.
Oh, another great shot by Rohit Sharma.
Slightly short in
The
length,
6th.
that's all he needs. India right on top here.
Early pressure on Shadab.
Rohit Sharma is on 40
We have seen it so many times. That Rohit
of
stays
39
nice
balls, 40 balls.
When he hits it in that region, that mid-wicket cow corner, he makes sure that it goes all the way.
Oh, another great shot.
Bigger on that occasion.
Bigger than the last one.
The 6 was bigger.
Rohit Sharma.
That's bad bowling. 2 in a row. Half trackers. quality of Rohit Sharma would never leave that. Under pressure, Shadab, straight away.
It's the fear in Shadab's mind. And you cannot really do anything about the fear. You have to be consistent when you talk of the length. And Shadab on 2 occasions was short and dealt beautifully.
On this occasion goes back to timing to get another boundary. 19 runs on that over. 96 for no wicket. And Rohit Sharma strike rate now 107.
My name is Jorge Gaviria, and this is my business, Macienda. We bring heirloom corn products from Mexico to every kitchen. I chose my Spark Cash Plus card from Capital One because I earn unlimited 2% cash back on everything I buy. With no preset spending limit, percent cash back on everything I buy. With no preset spending limit, percent cash back on everything I buy. With no preset spending limit, percent cash back on everything I buy. With no preset spending limit, percent cash back on everything I buy. My purchasing power adapts to meet my business needs, and I reinvest my 2%.
Wicket looks good now. There was a little bit of movement early on. Sanjay Banga and
Team India. As well, a couple of times we might not actually anticipating a lot from the Pakistan for the Indian partners.
Well, conditions are ideal for batting now. The sun is out. They are going hard at the bowlers and inducing them to make big decisions. This is
.2 overs and 5 runs on the last delivery, 7 runs from the over already.
It's Dave Madhavan, who's the country manager and president of Disney Star.
Only way Pakistan can come back into the game is obviously right now to get a couple of quick wickets. And they are cruising right now. Rohit, the skipper, is on 44 of 41, recovered well. He started off slow. And Gill looked phenomenal, 52 of 40, strike rate of 130.
What does Pakistan do from here? Haris Rauf now under additional pressure because frontline bowlers not able to give a breakthrough which was expected of them, so his work is cut out.
What's been impressive is even from ball 1, really. We saw movement early on, and I'm sure in a batter's mind, you think, right, just let's get through this. But no, their intent was to come out with deliveries. They came down at Shaheen Shah Afridi, and I just think that all of a sudden, that puts pressure on you as a bowling attack. 103, this partnership, from just 85 deliveries. Current rate gets up to 377. It just makes batting look so easy at times. He is such a good player, Shubman Gill.
He's a terrific player.
And the way he puts pressure back on the bowlers, that is something which has been a standout feature of this innings today. Not bogged down by the swing of Shaheen Shah Afridi, going right towards him, and that area that he targeted, especially early on in the innings against the left armour, was brilliant. Around the mid-off region, that's where he plundered a lot of runs, and then rocking onto the back foot is one of his strengths.
Gets a little bit of bat on it. It's a slower delivery to finish the over. It's 7 runs from the over. 14 overs are done, and India are 103 without loss.
Wow, they really.
And some looseners and half crackers from Shadab, who's been very disappointing. What Pakistan needed was some control, and the spinner hasn't given him at all. Rohit, whether off the back foot or the front foot, he's just
50-50s he has in one-day internationals. 50. That one just a 42.
Timing. What a player. Unbelievable scenes here from Colombo. Rohit Sharma is on fire. 2 deliveries so far in this over. 6 and a 4. 10 from 2. 29 of 1.2 over Shadab.
It also shows how good the wicket is. It's a decent delivery that, not to the pitch of the ball, but just finding that downswing which can take the ball away from that deep point fielder.
Well, at the moment, Pakistan have got no answers to this, what we've seen so far.
Todd's got to step up here. I can understand he's under the pump, under pressure. Conceded 29 runs. He's into his second over only. But no problem. Easy for Rohit Sharma. He's on 55 now of 45. He was 10 of 26 deliveries. He took his time. And then
How he got off his half. Actually faced a terrific spell from Naseem. Saw through that spell, and that's how experienced batters phase out their innings. Take time, give respect to the bowlers where it demands, and then be brutal on Gills.
You can see how positive India have been. Oh, a rare dot delivery from Shadab. 12 runs from the over, 15 overs done, and India are 115 without loss.
Geico makes it easy to bundle your home and car insurance. In fact, it's so easy. It reminds me of a joke my mate told me. Wow. really like that one.
Geico.
180!
Enters into a very impressive list of most half centuries by Indians of course. Sachin Tendulkar is up there, the 8th Indian player to get above that 50 mark. Yuvraj Singh, Mohammad Azharuddin, Virat Kohli.
Haris Rauf is back again.
Sanjay, what do India look to do here? To keep going or just slightly pull the reins back?
Continue to cash on the poor deliveries because Pakistan is on the back foot clearly now. They don't really have a spinner who's bowling that well, and the extra pace on this particular surface is actually helping the Indian batters play through the line. We saw yesterday when Sri Lanka played Bangladesh at the same venue. The bowlers who did really well were bowlers who weren't that express in that sense, Hassan and Shanaka, wherein the ball was just gripping onto the surface, but this extra pace of Pakistan bowlers is now working to India's advantage.
Wazim, what about Pakistan? Where do they look now? Obviously, Shadab is struggling, 31 from 2. What about Iftikhar? Bit of spin. Danger.
Two set right-hand batters and then you bring an off-spinner. I don't think so. That's a good idea right now. We have to give confidence to Shadab. He is their 5th bowler. He will be in the World Cup squad as well. So we need to kind of think how to come back, how to get a wicket, or maybe just contain and maybe just don't give sixes away on poor deliveries. I can understand if you bowl a good delivery and then get hit for 6, that's okay. But not on a short deliveries.
And one of the other impressive bowler was Fahim from Pakistan. He did bowl good areas. So instead of going through a pattern of why suddenly you have to have a spinner if he's not landing it at the right place, maybe get your best bowlers back. Maybe Shaheen, because he had a shorter spell. That's one for the over.
Just too short. He's got the pace, we all know that. Haris Rauf, one of the quickest bowlers in world cricket, but on this pitch, that short delivery was a bit too short. Easy for a batter to leave it.
We've all been in these positions where you're trying everything. You've just got to sit in. Trust yourself as a bowler and a fielding group that you are going to get a wicket. Create a bit of pressure if you can. A few dot deliveries, cut out that poor delivery.
And the kind of start that these two players have got, these two batsmen have experience of scoring double hundreds in one-day cricket. Rohit's 50 started really slowly. His intent was pretty clear right at the start of the innings, but saw through a spectacular spell of bowling from Naseem Shah. Managed to hang on, and then when you see
56 not out then at the moment. For this game he needed 78, remember 10,000. So he's on course, 16 overs done, 118 without loss, and it's time for drinks.
So start again after the drinks break. Well, we were supposed to start because he's just behind the arm. Pakistan for a wicket, maybe even 2 or 3. At the moment, this game is just running away from him. And good running as well. Not easy conditions. It's hot.
And that shows the kind of faith that this team management has.
In the air, trying to get there, and gets there. It's a good catch. Stick with Shadab. Show that you trust him, and it's a big wicket and a great catch.
Played slightly offensively, wanted to hit that area, almost covers, but played with the turn. Smart field placement from Pakistan as well. And credit to Babu for sticking with a bowler who was leaking out runs, wanting to play inside out. The longer fielder who was much squarer had to run to his left, and he makes no mistake. Good running catch from Fahim, which brings well made 56. It's 121 for 1.
Geico makes it easy to bundle. Wow, they really like that one.
Geico. Hello, Patrick Mahomes. Who do you even play for? T-Mobile. T-Mobile has plans that make upgrades work for you. They even have a plan which makes you upgrade money every year. That's good play calling, Chips. Take charge of your upgrades with our Best Go 5G.
Virat Kohli then in at number 3. What a player. Straight away, Shadab just looks like he's a bit more confident after that wicket.
I would have slipped straight away, especially a new batter in, 2 deliveries to go. Just take a risk. You need wickets here, the Pakistan. 4 fielders inside the circle, easy singles. So that's how you put pressure on the opposition. When you take a wicket, go for all attack.
Off the mark then, Kohli. Good end to the over for Shadab, a wicket and just 4 runs. 17 overs are done and India 122 for 1.
5-hour energy. Think of it as 5-second coffee. For when you wake up. 5-hour energy. The 5-second coffee.
Those new tiles are falling right into place until you run out of, what are those called again?
On a wicket which is not ripping that much, you generally find that if you're expecting turn, that shot is almost on. It takes the middle of your bat. Whenever there's no turn on this surface. But yes, who's back in the attack? Shaheen Shah Afridi after his 3 overs. Went in, took some medical treatment for his fingers, and now he's back.
I think this is spot on as well from Babar Wasim. Get your best bowler up against their best batter as well.
That's good move. And this was Rohit Sharma who's playing inside out. He middled it to perfection actually. And brilliant catch by Fahim Ashraf at mid-off. Looks easy, made it look easy, but it wasn't that easy. He had to run quite a distance to get to the ball. So now he's got 5 fielders inside the circle against Shaheen Afridi. And Virat Kohli last 3 ODIs on this ground, 3 centuries.
Even that there, that shot there where you just know he's coming at you is a difference between that and what we saw at Kandy, where the ball was doing a little bit more. What a record. Just closing in on 13,000 runs, average just under 60. 46 hundreds he has.
those number of hundreds are a testimony to his drive, and his conversion rate from 50s to hundreds is phenomenal.
4600s. That really is unbelievable, guys. You talk about performance, talk about being consistent at the top level, and this guy has been. Last 3 games at Colombo, at Premadasa, 128 in 2012, 131 against Sri Lanka, again 2017, and 110 against Sri Lanka as well. So yeah, that's his favorite ground, I suppose.
This is hit hard. I didn't pick up the one, but yeah, you can see the difference in his foot movement straight away. Sanjay.
Yeah, he's obviously seen how the wicket's behaving, because that's what experienced batters do from the dressing room. There was a partnership developing, gave him enough time to have a look at what's happening.
Paul, this ground 3 centuries.
What a record. It's phenomenal.
Still at the top level in this.
From the dressing room, there was a partnership developing, gave him enough time to have a look at what's happening. And this is a totally different wicket. You're not circumspect when you know that the ball isn't doing that much after pitching, and that gives you the freedom to play through the line.
Slow delivery, another wicket. Pakistan are hitting back hard here. They get Roberts. Now they have Shubman Gill.
What the set back to that back into the pavilion. Good comeback by Shaheen Afridi and Pakistan team here. 2 wickets and couple of bowlers. They're back in the game. Good variation, leg cutter. And straight to the fielder at extra cover. What a breakthrough. This is good game of cricket. Now Pakistan is back in the game. They got 2 set batsmen out. And he looked good. Gave 58 of 52, 123 for 2.
We love our house. The outdoor space is great.
Back inside then, KL Rahul, his first one-day international since taking on Australia in India in March 2023. But back in because of a back spasm to Shreyas Iyer and 2 quick wickets for Pakistan. The game was just running away. Afridi, after perhaps a poor start for him with the new ball, all of a sudden now was him to have 2 players in and trying to get a partnership going.
Yeah, Baba should have a slip in, because we got last delivery. He can have that man back from the boundary from off stump. Just bring it inside the circle. That's how you create pressure, put pressure. And easy single. Good over from Shaheen Afridi. 18 gone, 124 for 2 India.
T-Mobile has plans that make upgrades work for you. They even have a plan which makes you upgrade ready every year. That's good play, Colin. Cheers. Take charge of your upgrades with our Best Go 5G plans at T-Mobile.
We love our house.
His first one-day is now.
At least Geico makes bundling my home and car insurance.
Biggest show at the moment is in that stadium. Greatest rivalry, Pakistan versus India, part 2. India started off really well. And still in a good position. India, of course, 124 for 2 off 18 overs. Kohli has just come to the middle. 2 from 6. KL Rahul, who's back in the side, off the mark straight away.
Excellent delivery from Shaheen Shah Afridi. Change of pace the way he deceived the batter. No clue for Shubman Gill, who was through the shot very early on and totally deceived by a brilliant spell or a brilliant bit of bowling. What can Babar do a bit different now that these two set batters on the crease?
Around the wicket the previous game, absolutely. They know the importance of that wicket. Want the set batters back in the dressing room. Babar can attack. He should attack now. When I give singles away easily, both these batters have so much experience. They'll be set and then they'll be dangerous in the last 15 overs, Dominic.
Yeah, what I don't understand, and I say it from a bowler's point of view, I want to be more on the attacking side. Of course, you're up with two fantastic players in KL Rahul. Look at those stats as well. We know what Kohli can do. But they'll feel the pressure. So why can't you bring up a long on? Why can you not bring in a slip early on and say to the two batters, we're going to give you one free shot here if you want to take it?
I agree. What you don't want as a Pakistani skipper or a player, that just get this partnership going. Once these boys are set, they can actually do damage because of the experience, because of the players they are, Virat Kohli and KL Rahul.
Oh.
Yeah, and I think at times, especially with this longer, as a side, you have to try and win 10 overs, I think. Gill's wicket. Shaheen, good captaincy from Babar, assisting with Shadab after those two very expensive overs. And what wickets can do. Wickets, quick wickets, last over, last ball, full toss, got away with that. That's what happens when you keep picking wickets, when you have new batters out there. A bit of a comeback for Pakistan now. Also getting Shaheen back into the attack. A lot better in this spell.
The length, a lot more discipline shown.
Babar's got to understand that this is the time where he can make a comeback, squeeze thing, try to pick up one more wicket here. Only way to come back in this match is by picking our wickets.
Good shot, that one. Brilliantly played. Was into position very early. Used the angle. This was a half.
Rahul, so much confidence. Who's just making his comeback from the injury.
Oh, that was such a good shot. But straight to the fielder. 20 done, 135 for 2.
US Open tennis and Monday Night Football. Get back in the game with ESPN on Hulu Plus Live TV.
Hello, Patrick Mahomes. Who do you even play for? T-Mobile. T-Mobile has plans that make... There must be a discussion that dressing room in the fall of Shubman's wicket. They could get a left-hander in at number 4. In this game, India does have that luxury, 2 left-handers, Ishan Kishan and Jadeja. I don't think that's the worry of that. It looks a better pitch to bat on. Got off to a very good start. And I think when you've got Kohli and Rahul there, let them have a bat. They bat for 10-15 overs here and get themselves in. India are looking at 350 at least. It's not a bad option to have someone like Ishan Kishan the last 10 odd overs, isn't it? Yeah. Along with someone like Hardik. Oh, it looks like a different bowler now, Shradha. Little more turn, little more bounce. A lot more confident the last couple of overs that he's bowled after picking that huge wicket of Rohit Sharma. Another dot ball.
If you can't pick up a wicket, at least bowl a few quiet overs, then create that pressure. And so far, apart from the boundary in the previous over, things are looking pretty good. Nicely bowled. That's good bowling. Nice and slowly. He's not rushing. First few overs, he was just bowling too quickly, and that's the reason why he bowled too short. And of course, when a batsman like Rohit Sharma is batting, who pulls the ball really well, you cannot afford to bowl short delivery.
At the cost of sounding harsh, I guess the 4th and the 5th bowler for Pakistan and being that weak lane, especially in the middle overs when they're operating. Shradha, as good as he's been over the years, but last year or so hasn't found that rhythm with his bowling. Pakistan strike with Nawaz and now Fahim, obviously, who's done a good job today. 21 done, 137 for 2.
and then he's gone with Harris Ralph. Went with the speed view now, that's square on camera, midweek camera. See the pace, used to see it a lot at Old Trafford when we used to watch Wazir Akram. At Old Trafford, when he was overseas player, it was not a nice view, I can tell you. Square on, horrendous. That's quick. That was what, 146. And that was for Lancashire. Imagine when Pakistan came and you got Waqar at one end and Wazim at the other. So,
on the square. Well, when the ball hits the bat, I don't think it's much of an issue watching the game from the side, but this morning when Naseem Shah was bowling, that ball was flying. I don't think many batsmen sitting sideways would like to see that. That was some sight.
I know there's been a lot of talk about KR Rahul and in his final 11 and whether he should make that team or not. Straight back into this side, his team from 18. He made national cricket, so I just love the way I see it when he bats. I think he makes batting look simple. Absolutely no two ways about that. There's absolutely no question about his batting pedigree. But then the big question is, when Shreyas is available, then you do what? Shreyas, he's been phenomenal in ODI cricket. Ishan Kishan, last 4 games where he's batted, he's got back-to-back 450s. So what do you do with that? And obviously you have KR Rahul. But you can only accommodate 2 out of those 3. Well, that's a good problem to have.
I don't think Rohit and Rahul Dravid mind that.
Brilliantly bowled. 22 gone, 140 for 2.
Are you missing your favorite sports? It's a huge weekend on ESPN with college football, US Open tennis, and Monday night.
It's a really good start for India. Pakistani bowlers have pulled it back a bit now. Two back-to-back wickets in the 17th and the 18th over. 121, 123.
Babar probably hoping for another breakthrough or maybe 2 quick wickets. Push India back a bit.
Yeah, just 22 runs post the fall of second wicket in what, 5 overs now? 4 and a bit. Only at one point in time that run rate was 7.5. It's come down to 6.27. It's a big appeal, massive appeal, heard something. They've lost one very early into the innings. They've only left with 1 DRS Pakistan. And this time Rizwan wants it. He's looking at his captain. 3, 2, 1, gone. This time around Rizwan was very confident.
He's been denied twice. He wanted not to take review earlier. This time he wanted review. Was there an edge? Was there an edge? No, no edge. Little bit extra bounce, but very close to that outer edge.
That was on the big screen as well. Just feel quite relieved, Babar. And Rizwan as well. They've only left with 1 DRS. It's been a really good over so far. 4 dot balls.
Yeah, and you just sense a bit of pressure building as well in this partnership. Maybe say a little bit more on KR Rahul than Kohli. He just wants every review. Every time I've seen him, Rizwan just wants a review.
Brilliant. That's what you get from Shadab. So good on the field. And this is the reason maybe a left-hander in there and a left-hand right-hand combination would have made things a little more complicated for the Pakistani bowlers.
Especially for someone like Ishan Kishan, who's in such a good form. An ideal situation, an easy situation for him also. He's young, he's new. Excellent over. Made in over, 140 for 2.
Haris Rauf. The big story. A couple of wickets. First over was Rohit. Softest whistle. Both of them was looking to pick up that gap between extra cover. Cover and mid-off. This one, the slow one. Very next over from Shaheen. Good captaincy. Persisting with Shadab. And then getting Shaheen back as soon as there was a fall of wicket. And Pakistan's back into this game now. He's had a single there.
Playing from the crease would have been better off for just getting down the pitch. Pretty much have had to run 10 meters to his left, and that too, he kept a very good balance, kept his eyes on the ball to get rid of Rohit, who wanted to go a bit more square and a bit more toward extra cover. Brilliantly taken.
I was expecting a little more turn there, Rohit. That's a good shot. That's a very good shot. And a very important boundary this. Looks like a little under pressure, KR. Too many dot balls. And with that boundary, he gets to 2,000 ODI runs as well.
He's a class player. He's on this so quickly. 146 kilometres that delivery. Look how quick he's done it. Gets his weight back, gets on top of the bounce. He's still, his eyes are level. Beautiful shot.
Completely in control of that shot. Good use of that bottom hand. Yeah, it's important. It's getting those boundaries, but also dot balls. Got to keep an eye on that.
Every time the ballers have ball short deliveries, they've been punished. I'm not sure why they're doing that, Pakistani bowlers, but look at KL Rahul, 2003 runs. What a player. A complete player. You can bat him at any number. He's that sort of player.
Way down leg side this time. Got to re-bowl that. An average of 45, and he's been moved up and down the order. 500s, 13.5 centuries. As you rightly mentioned, he's such an amazing asset where any team can open, can bat in the middle order, keep wickets. No, I'm not looking at that. I'm not.
Fair enough. Number 5, the average is 53, so that's the number he likes.
Well, that looks a little high, maybe a little too much. He wants it. He wants it. No wonder he's smiling. Come on, just be sensible. It's got to be high. That's what he's saying. It's hit him high. We've only got one review left. It's hitting above his knee.
He's not saying no, he's actually scolding Haris Rauf. How can he even ask for it?
Did you not see where it hit him?
Imagine if that ball is hitting the stumps.
Then I'll apologise.
So let's not jump the guns, but yeah, big appeal from Haris. Ball moving away. It's not that far away. I know he's going over the top. Maybe might be just clipping the top of the bail, but that's funny. That's really funny.
Well, the only thing I'm saying, I would do exactly the same. If we had this when I played, I'd be going for every review. I promise you, I would have gone for every review.
Oh, lucky there, Rahul. Slow delivery, chipped it in the air. 146 for 2.
180! 180! Hello, Patrick Mahomes.
The current run rate 6.1, and these two batters have been out there for a while. Partnership of 23 or 38. Also the nature of the pitch will change a bit. With two balls, both of them kind of scruffed up, a lot softer now, not coming onto the bat as much as it was in the first few overs.
Well, I'm sure both batters are looking up because there is definite storm coming. No, you don't want to talk about it, but there definitely is a storm coming.
God, don't jinx it.
Well, he's bowling much better now, Shadab. But have a look at that. How far it was from the stumps. I know we all moaned and laughed and at one decent appeal. Yeah, this is what's going over the top.
Nobody's talking about the appeal. You jinxed it, Dominic, you jinxed it. Running around, trying to get that covers on. And suddenly it's come down. It's not just coming down, it's pouring down right now. Oh, these groundsmen were very, very alert and ready. Hasn't really taken a lot of time for them to run in and get the covers on. They were looking at those clouds that were dark, menacing clouds, and they've opened up now.
But the good news is you can see there's a lot of ground staff and they can cover every area. And they did helping out. They want to get the game done today, of course. That's good to see.
It's a really good pitch to bat on. Fucker doesn't want to get it wet. A little help from Fakhar Zaman to get those covers on. Suddenly, intensity has reduced now. We all hope and pray. It's nothing more than passing showers.
It might be a little more than passing shower. It's coming down really hard now. It's pouring down.
Did you say a passing shower?
They've got to hurry up. They've got to rush in. And they're doing a great job, this ground staff. is pouring down now. That's not good news. Look at that. That is some rain coming down. Never wanted this.
Yeah, this time it's me who jinxed it. I said the intensity was going down. Now it is really pouring down. It's like torrential at this point in time. Yeah, India 147 for 2 after 24.1. After a really good start, the openers